What's up, y'all? It's Emile, Ennis Jr. back here with Clevver News, and Jake Paul is out here once again breaking rules and outraging pretty much everyone, but especially the mayor of Calabasas. Jake Paul threw a massive party at his mansion amid coronavirus cases rising in California, so of course it makes sense that the mayor would be upset. Local Los Angeles reporter Bill Malugan tweeted that he spoke to the mayor of Calabasas about Jake Paul's massive mansion party he threw over the weekend. Bill tweeted saying, quote, "New, the mayor of Calabasas and neighbors tell me they're outraged after they say YouTube celebrity Jake Paul threw a massive party at his mansion on Saturday. They call it irresponsible, selfish, and say it's business and workers who pay the price for this with lockdown." The reporter also included a video of Jake's party where no mask or signs of social distancing are seen. The reporter followed up with another tweet saying, quote, "Several frustrated neighbors contacted me this morning and shared their own videos of the party. Calabasas mayor tells me she's working with the Lost Hills Sheriff Station to ensure a zero tolerance policy on house parties from now on. No more warnings." And according to those neighbors, there were masses of young people partying both inside and outside of Jake's mansion all day and night. Calabasas Mayor Alicia Weintraub said, quote, "It wasn't just myself who was outraged. It was everyone who saw the video. They're having this large party, no social distancing, no mask. It's just a big, huge disregard for everything that everybody is trying to do to get things back to functioning. It's really just a party acting like COVID does not exist. It's acting that businesses aren't closed." The mayor went on to say that she's been getting tons of phone calls from constituents about the party, and as a result, Mayor Alicia Weintraub said she's working with the Lost Hills Sheriff Station to ensure that moving forward, there will be a zero tolerance policy on house parties that violate health orders. She said, quote, "No gatherings will be tolerated like this. Something like this will not happen again." And many fans have taken to social media to express their outrage with Jake for being irresponsible during such a critical time. In case you didn't know, California now has the second most cases of COVID-19 behind New York and is averaging around 10,000 new cases a day. So this person took to Twitter to call Jake out, writing, quote, "Seriously, what is wrong with people? Why are some people so freaking selfish?" Another Twitter user chimed in saying, quote, "This is why California is on fire. Rich, selfish folks. 'Cause they can. How disgraceful." This person added, "Should probably arrest him because of his looting in Scottsdale back in June." And this person tweeted saying, "This kid needs to be in jail." In Australia, they are issuing $18,000 fines for parties like this. Not to mention the other people who called Jake out for reckless use of heavy machinery, like the excavator that had party guests hanging from it. Some fans tried to defend Jake, saying he was working on a music video and that it wasn't just a party, but others mentioned that if even one person was sick, regardless of if it was a party or music video, it could become a super spreader of the virus. And people also noted that production has been put on pause for months, writing, "Who cares if it was a music video? Literally all filming has stopped for months. Live events have stopped. People have lost their jobs because nothing is in production, but he thinks he's above everything and decides when production can kick back on. He's a loser." But it wasn't just fans that were calling Jake out. YouTubers got involved in the conversation, like Tyler Oakley, who retweeted the original reporter's tweet adding, "F you, Jake Paul." And this isn't the first time Jake Paul has been called out in the past week for being disrespectful. Jake was also being slammed on Twitter for using a $21,000 pair of Dior Jordan 1s as a cereal bowl during a time when so many people are suffering. Fans criticized Jake, saying this isn't the time to flex how much money you have, while millions of people have lost their jobs and can't afford the bare minimum right now. This person tweeted saying, quote, "People are losing jobs from Corona. Meanwhile, Jake Paul is eating cereal from Jordan Dior trainers, LOL. Gratuitous opulence has no limits, does it? Influencer culture needs to end ASAP." Another said, "How many meals would that have bought for the homeless, elderly, women's shelter, children in need, etc.? He certainly would have felt better than he would after such a stupid entitled stunt like this. Money does not buy class or a social conscience, I guess." And this Twitter user didn't hold back, adding, "This is probably the best representation of our country. The worst people doing unbelievably wasteful things while others can't even feed their kids. America." Jake Paul hasn't directly responded to any of this backlash. He's just been continuing to post on his IG stories with his friends without wearing masks. But if you want more on Jake and the controversy he got in during the Black Lives Matter protest, click right over here for another Clevver News video, and then let us know your thoughts about all of this down in the comment section below. I'm your host, Emile Ennis Jr., and I'll see you soon right back here on Clevver News. Bye, guys.